The biggest fixture in league football has once again attracted the biggest crowd. A full house of more than 57,000, making United's average already this season a staggering 53,000. But while the crowds in recent times have been coming to United, the trophies have been going to Liverpool. In the 17 years since United last won the league title, Liverpool have been champions no fewer than 8 times. Can Brian Robson help United to break that domination this season? The United captain is the key figure in the new-look side, which is now running into form with 11 goals scored and none conceded in their last 3 games. Gordon Strachan returns after injury and Arnold Muren drops to substitute. And it's worth saying that despite United's reputation as big spenders, no fewer than 8 of these players were signed for nothing. The Liverpool lineup actually cost more in the transfer market, and today it doesn't include their newest signing, the Dane Jan Molby, whose place goes to Steve Nicol, who filled in so well for him in the European Cup in midweek. Peter Willis of County Durham is today's man in the middle. So the stage is set for the biggest examination of United's championship potential, and it's a real Mancunian afternoon, wet and windy. Liverpool in their change strip of all yellow, and they're attacking from right to left. Low defending in the first instance, Kennedy to Grobbelaar. And the wind against Liverpool, and that explains Grobbelaar's inaccurate kick. Dalglish, Moran with the interception. It looked like a foul, and indeed it has been given Liverpool's way. Lawrence didn't realise that Whiteside was so close to him. Strachan, forward by Duxbury. Kennedy's header, and a wild kick by Whelan. And Grobbelaar showing rather less control with his feet than he normally produces with his hands, but Whelan's kick, as you can see from the shaking head of the Liverpool goalkeeper, was strange to say the least, and perhaps underlining the tension in the air in this vital game. But Liverpool survived the corner thanks to their captain Phil Neal. Kennedy finally relieves the Liverpool defence, but not for long. Can't recall seeing Liverpool give the ball away so often in a 10-minute period. They're rattled as United come at them. Alveston. Hughes' header, Whiteside on the near post. What a splendid move by Manchester United. Olsen began it in midfield with a lovely ball to the overlapping left-back. Alveston's cross was flicked on by Hughes. Whiteside came in at the near post to head wide. Dalglish. Olsen. What a skillful player he is, and stronger than his lightweight frame suggests. What a lovely ball, Duxbury to Strachan. Whiteside knocks it in again. Away by Lawrenson. And Kennedy doing well. Can Liverpool break quickly? Lee, Dalglish. 50-50 ball. And it was Alveston who won it. But Duxbury's through ball then to Strachan gave United their best opening so far. Liverpool defended well. Liverpool penned in here. Dalglish. Whelan. Lee had to stretch, but got there. Neal. Fine ball. Dalglish laid off to Nicol. And Walsh. How quickly Liverpool moved. And they could well have brought them a goal. What a marvellous example of Liverpool's ability to break from a seemingly impossible position, because it all began deep near their own corner flag, really, from a throw-in. But how fluid that movement was, with the final shot by Walsh only just wide of Gary Bailey's left hand upright. Hansen, the only Liverpool back four player, splitting both Olsen and Whiteside. And because he knew that I think was why he sliced his clearance. Here's Albiston. Here's Robson. Shot reaches Strachan via a deflection. Everyone looked long and hard at Mr. Willis. He had a look at the linesman and decided that Strachan's fall from Alan Kennedy's challenge means it's a penalty. And Strachan himself will take it and try to maintain his quite remarkable record. He's already scored 2 penalties for Manchester United this season. He scored 46 out of 51 when he was at Aberdeen. He's developing into one of the most confident penalty takers in British football. And that won't harm his confidence either. 23 minutes gone, Manchester United 1, Liverpool 0. Strachan scored it, and in a sense, Strachan made it. Because as he took on Alan Kennedy, he was in danger of getting to the line and then pulling back across. As Kennedy tried to tackle him, Strachan went down, and the referee, after looking at the linesman, decided it was a penalty, which Strachan struck confidently into the corner. So United got the goal they wanted to give them confidence, and in truth they had done most of the pressing and looked the most dangerous side, with the exception of Liverpool's one near miss by Walsh. Walsh, nice touch to Dalglish. Walsh again. Whelan. This is Kennedy, but he took his eyes off it. Did well to win it back though, helped by Lee, but Moses is strong in the tackle too. Being played at a furious pace this. Striking a great ball for Olsen. Can he go all the way? He very nearly did. The pace of United's attacking play is most impressive indeed. And Strachan read the angle beautifully. And Olsen had the pace and the ability to take it on that next vital stage. But with the angle getting narrower and narrower as Gravelar approached, he pulled his shot wide. Kennedy. Lee fouled Robson. Here's Moses. Hogg. Albiston. Whiteside. Did well to keep it in, really. And United have a throw. Whiteside. Olsen. Dangerous cross. Would have been anyway, but it was deflected by a Liverpool defender. Duxbury. Good ball to Robson. Oh, marvellous shot and a great save, and here's Olsen. Duxbury, and Olsen really turned the cross back too far. But what a great piece of goalkeeping and a great shot. Let's see that again. Robson cutting in from the right edge of the penalty area. The opening seemed to have been closed down, but he hit that left foot shot with absolute venom, and it was heading for that top corner, and Grobbelaar produced a stupendous save. With just a few seconds of the first half remaining, That could have been an absolutely crucial save by the Liverpool goalkeeper, because had United gone in at half-time with a 2-0 lead, even Liverpool surely would have found that difficult to pull back. But it's still only 1-0 thanks to Grobbelaar's stupendous save. Hogg, Walk, Neil, and away by Moran. Dalglish did well. Oh, it's a great ball too for Nicol, and right across the face of goal, but with no yellow shirt there on the end of it. Dalglish really producing a lovely piece of skill to feed Nicol on the right, but his driven cross could not be turned in by a Liverpool man. So the first half really has ended on a high note. It's not ended yet. A minute of stoppage time added. But that's the end of a very competitive first half. Strachan's penalty in the 23rd minute, when he himself had been brought down by Kennedy, giving Manchester United a lead, which on the balance of the half they have deserved. Bruce Grobbelaar with that fabulous save at the end from Brian Robson, keeping it down to 1-0, and with the wind at their backs in the second half, it could be a very different story for Liverpool, who trail by 1-0 at half-time. Well, the corresponding game last season was settled by a single goal scored by Frank Stapleton for Manchester United. He injured and unable to play today, along with Gordon McQueen and Alan Brazil and Ian Rush of Liverpool. So some very expensive spectators as well as footballers on view here at Old Trafford today. Forward by Whelan, met by Hogg, Moran rather, Hogg alongside him. This is Hogg. Duxbury. Lee for Liverpool. Looked to feed Neil, but Neil was not that far forward. Olsen. Whiteside. Good ball by Olsen to Moses. Lee breaks for Liverpool. This is Walsh. And Hogg's played him pretty well. Just 20, the young Scotsman from Aberdeen, Graham Hogg. In because of injuries, but meaning to keep his place by his displays. This is Kennedy. Good run by Kennedy, but just wrong-footed by Moses' challenge when he attempted the shot. Neil gives it away to Olsen. Whiteside. Olsen there again. Olbiston. This is Robson, challenged by Walk, but still found Whiteside. Olbiston. Hughes on the far side, back to Strachan. Oh, beautifully done. Well, Grobbelaar had judged his positioning perfectly, but the little touch of skill from Gordon Strachan as he brought the ball down was a delight to watch. The shot well struck, but Grobbelaar always in the line of fire. Walsh. And Robson pursued him a long way, but Walsh in the end couldn't defeat Moran's challenge. Strachan. Good play by the England and United captain. Here's Duxbury. Strachan. Just let the ball run too far ahead of him. Liverpool still can't get it away, and Ward brings down Strachan. Ward not impressed by Strachan's theatrical fall, but I think it was a foul anyway. Robson to Moses. Dalglish's challenge. Whiteside battling well. This is Moses. Hughes came in, and it was mighty close. Moran was right behind him, but it was Hughes' head on short that reached the ball first as that cross came in from the right. And Liverpool were in grave danger for a moment of conceding a second, but the header went flashing wide, and it's still 1-0. Tremendous kick by Grobbelaar, but well met by Moran. Here's Neil though for Liverpool. Dalglish, Olsen intercepted, but Liverpool get it back. Kennedy. Whelan to his left. Kennedy again. Was that handball by Robson? Well, all those Liverpool supporters behind the goal shouted as one. But Mr. Willis said that Robson made no intentional move to handle the ball, but here's Walk. And although he was well forward, the header was well off target. But the fans behind the goal still discussing that moment when Robson came into contact with the ball. Should we put it as discreetly as that? Was it deliberate handball? Was it handball at all? Mr. Willis, who was not far away, was content to let play go on. Lee. Hansen. This is Dalglish. Walk. Beaten by Olsen. Nicol. He did well, Nicol. Walsh on the far post, and it's turned in, and it may have come off the defender. Whelan got the touch, Walsh was on the line, and also the defender Hogg. The cross was superb to the far post, where Whelan headed it downwards. Walsh jabbed it forward, and Hogg, who was on the line, may have been the last player to touch the ball. But it's a goal, and it's brought Liverpool back on level terms. 74 minutes gone. Manchester United won, Liverpool won, and now the Liverpool faithful, and I'm sure their players, will believe that they could even go on and win this. Dalglish went in quickly. Moran lying injured from that challenge, but Hughes in possession. I'm not sure how deliberate that was by Kennedy. But meantime, all alone in the United half of the field is Kevin Moran, and it was a full stretch challenge between him and Dalglish which left him in that state. Both players stretching for a loose ball, and Moran coming off the worst. Moran still in considerable pain, even though he tries to get to his feet. And he seems to be saying to the physio, Jim McGregor, that he might not be able to continue as the free kick is taken. Nicol heads it clear. Moran clearly in a lot of trouble still, hobbling in the centre circle. Lawrenson. That's a goal kick. Mick Brown, the assistant to manager Ron Atkinson, telling Moran that he should go down to draw the referee's attention. Arnold Muren getting his instructions from Ron Atkinson about exactly where to slot in. Well, a pretty graphic idea of just how hard this game has been. A very competitive match, and Moran the victim of what looked a loose ball when he and Dalglish stretched for it, But Moran coming off worst, and now Arnold Muren has taken his place. Final enormous kick by Grobbelaar. Nicol couldn't control it. Here's Olsen. Grobbelaar's miles out of goal, but won it. And it's not a bad ball either to Walsh. And still Walsh. Oh, and Bailey goes on his knees to save it. What an assist that would have been by Grobbelaar if Walsh could have scored. And that is the end of the match. Walsh's goal earning Liverpool a point, and Walsh might well have even won it in the end, following that enormous kick by Grobbelaar, whose save from Robson just before half-time was one of the turning points of the game. Not the classic football match that we might have hoped for, but in these conditions, very windy, driving rain, we couldn't really have expected that. Gordon Strachan's 23rd minute penalty, when he's brought down by the man who congratulated him then, Alan Kennedy, gave United the lead. But a performance of great character by Liverpool to come back and take a point. At Old Trafford, the final scoreline, Manchester United 1, Liverpool 1.